Hi guys, and welcome back to another DrAce video, and today we're going to be playing Monster Energy Supercross 4, the official motocross video game, and today we are going to be using Jason Anderson right here in the State Farm Arena, right here in Glendale, Arizona. Now let me tell you guys, this will be the last video I'll ever do on Supercross 4 unless something horrendous happens with Supercross 5, so therefore let's make this one a special one. I've never taken victory here, and I've never taken victory with El Hombre, Jason Anderson himself, so let's make it a double bang, winning in Glendale if at all possible. But now onto the right hand side, we did get the whole shot, and we are leading the race, main event, the Grand Prix, whatever you want to call this particular main event of Glendale, Arizona, and I am feeling very, very positive. It's this particular part that catches me off guard. Do I go a little bit too far to the right? Do I keep it nice and tight? Rhyming accidentally. Looks like we managed to manage it pretty well with Ken Roxon behind us. So far, El Hombre is in the lead, and with a comfortable lead at that, actually on board the Husqvarna. So continuing this way will be absolutely paramount for victory here in Glendale. As I mentioned before, never taken victory here in this circuit. I always tend to find I make a few mistakes just along the way. Here's hoping we can iron out those little minor details that'll just try and take us from being on a podium or just missing out to a race victor here in Glendale. So something to mention as well is that Supercross 5 is launching tomorrow, and for one I am extremely excited about it, but I might actually be getting it on PlayStation 5. I'm not entirely sure yet. It's either going to be on PC or PS5, so if you want to join me with some races in the future, I guess it's either going to be PC or PS5, but I'll definitely keep you posted the second I purchase it or get it, but however way we're going to get our hands on Supercross 5, I'm definitely going to be letting you know what sort of console I'm playing or PC, and of course a lot of content will be coming thick and fast for a lot of Supercross because I am really excited about the 5th installment. I hope it's improved on everything that we really wanted to, and hopefully this is probably the areas that have hopefully surprised us in a very positive manner. But I can't wait, and I really hope you guys can't wait as well, because it's tomorrow, so close, yet still so far away. But let's make sure we finish this final race in Supercross 4 with a bang, with El Hombre, and let's try and get the victory. So just a quick update for you. Jason Anderson into the lead with Hills in 2nd, Dean Wilson in 3rd, Bogle and Ken Roxon in 5th position right now as things stand. We are in a very solid position as this race will progress. 7 minutes plus a couple of few more, and of course additional lap if required, because the time will eventually clock down and expire. But so far, pretty promising stuff. This is still on the hardest difficulty with all the manual settings, apart from the semi-automatic gears I do tend to run in bike racing games. But as far as the actual race goes, everyone is on the hardest difficulty, which I'm pretty confident that I'll still be using the hardest difficulty for the next Supercross game and pretty much all the Milestone Racing games, because, well, they don't really offer that much of a challenge. They're not really that difficult, and I'm expecting the same for the next installment of Supercross. But right now, getting back to the action, we are killing it. 7 seconds clear from Hill in 2nd position, so we are doing a stellar job right now in Glendale, and I'm feeling very, very positive. But I have been in this situation before, and the mistakes have begun to be made. Now, something I will mention I'm hoping has been fixed with Supercross 5 is the fact that if you do mess up the flow and start making a couple of mistakes during the particular really fast sections, like such as now, for example, right on cue as a matter of fact, it's easy in real life just to drop the gear, roll out of that particular jump, and then start running it in again. But for some reason, Supercross 4 and the other Supercross games don't really allow you to do it. They sort of just make you struggle. I mean, just in that instance alone, we lost around 4 seconds to Justin Hill. So that's how much we have lost just by that little moment ago. So we really need to make sure that we get the next couple of jumps right, a couple of doubles, a couple of triples, and then start working our way up to the faster lap times once again, because we were doing some pretty decent lap times. 1:13.744 was the lap time we set earlier on. But as long as we can continue this way, never mind, we can't continue this way because Jason Anderson has made a mistake already with 5 minutes remaining. But put that in the history books, forget about it, and continue to push and make sure we don't make any more mistakes. And I'm doing a very good job actually in that first sector. I do tend to really struggle in that particular part. That's why I tend to lose the front, or at least not necessarily lose the front. My goodness, we've gone down again. Goodness me. This is what happens. This is what's happened in the past when I've been here. The one mistake comes into 2 mistakes, then you start making 3 mistakes, then you start making more mistakes, and we've got to make sure that we just calm down, get back into the rhythm, get back into the groove, get back into the flow. It's something I said so much when playing Supercross 4 in the past and previous videos. Gotta stay in the flow. Gotta keep going. Keep with the rhythm. Oh, wow. Oh, my. I thought we'd gone down for a 3rd time there. Hill is right on the precipice of potentially pushing off Jason Anderson from the top position. Dean Wilson's there. Vince Friese is there as well, so it's a completely different top 5 than it was earlier on. And now we've messed up the flow once again. Get a little short jump here and starts bringing on the power. And Hill is right there. He is barely behind us now. We're going to have to do everything we possibly can to keep him at bay if we have any chance of winning here in the last ever Supercross 4 victory. Excuse me, Supercross 4 video with DrAce, of course. Let's take the victory. That's what we're really trying to do. And this particular part is where I tend to struggle, which I can say pretty proudly. We have yet to make a mistake there. I'm going to say yet, but fingers crossed I don't need to use the term yet, and it's already a thing that's already in the history books of us not making an additional a mistake in that particular part. So just got to keep on pushing. 3.5 minutes of this session remains. The main event beckons a victory for the man on board the Husqvarna right now, El Hombre himself. Let's keep on pushing. 4 seconds is the gap to Hill. Dean Wilson's there in 3rd position. He's occupied that spot for quite a while. That's the man on board. Oh, no. Another mistake coming in from El Hombre. Goodness me. We need to really buckle down now. Going for the double there, going for the triple on this particular part, and couldn't seem to get it to stick. But never mind, we're still in the lead for the time being. Not confident enough to go for a couple of scrubs yet. I'm just going for a few whips here and there. I don't know. The tabletop section would save a lot of time. I always found the tabletop sections of Supercross 4 were extremely helpful for gaining a bit of an advantage on the AI. I'm not entirely sure why the AI has a bit of difficulty, but it does, and I don't know why. But as long as we're not having any difficulties, I'm pretty confident in our abilities. That could be a little bit cheeky. Ooh, I did very much expect the game to say, nah, sunshine, get back to where you once were and make that jump again. Because usually in that particular part, you make that jump and you go a little bit over towards the cushions. Forget it. Forget about it. It'll just send you straight back. So a quick update on the top 5. Hill has dropped by the wayside ever so much, and he's now no longer in the battle for the rostrum. Dean Wilson in 2nd position, 5 seconds behind, and Vince Friese 2.5 seconds further behind in 3rd place. So things are changing, and I'm not seeing some of the bigger and biggest names in MXGP right now, so it's a bit of a surprise for all of us, but I don't dislike this top 5. I think we've got some good talent in there, and we certainly have a chance of taking victory, and that is of course the most important thing for us right now. And I can honestly say, hand on heart, I am really enjoying Supercross again. I've not had a chance to really watch it live yet because I've not had the ability to actually watch it live. It's got no sort of pass or video subscription, I think. There is a video subscription, but I believe it was very expensive, almost more than the MotoGP one, and I'm not made of money. Unfortunately, I couldn't buy both, and I can't see anywhere in the UK that actually streams it with some sort of cheaper subscription. I have Eurosport, but I don't believe it ever features Supercross, and unfortunately the MXGP on Eurosport sometimes doesn't even get live audio, which is absolutely awful. They'll get the audio, like the sort of ambient audio, but no commentary, and I really like the sounds of Paul Malin's voice, his dulcet tones and descriptive comments and commentary. It's something I really need, and of course something I try and pride myself on with being a commentator for my particular content creation. But now getting into the final minute. Does Glendale beckon Jason Anderson as a victor here in the magnificent circuit at the University of Phoenix Stadium right here in the State Farm Arena? Can we get it done? I really hope we can. I feel like we've got a good rhythm going now, ladies and gentlemen, and I think this is a good starting point to potentially jump onto Supercross 5 tomorrow or whenever it may be. Hopefully I'll have enough time to get a video done for tomorrow, but I don't believe I will. If I do, you better believe the content will be coming tomorrow, but worst case scenario, it'll be coming on Friday. So definitely hit the like button for this video if you're enjoying it, and definitely consider subscribing for a lot more DrAce content, which is going to include a lot of Monster Energy Supercross 5 gameplay, so definitely stick around if I do implore you. But now, going into the final 10 seconds, we have a comfortable lead. I don't even see Dean Wilson behind us. We are ahead very, very nicely. You can see the rhythm that we've started gaining now, and as you just heard a moment ago, the sound has sounded, the hooter has hooted, the buzzer has buzzed. It is now time for the final 2 laps here in Glendale, Arizona, as we now go on the left-hand side, keeping it nice and tight. A few mistakes there along the way, but we're still good. Still certainly challenging for this victory here. Dean Wilson in second position, 6/10 of a second behind. Oh, excuse me, 6 seconds plus 2/10. Vince Friese was a further 2 seconds behind him. So I think we've got the job done. Now, fastest lap came earlier on with a 1:13.531. Are we going to beat that lap on this particular attempt? I don't believe so, but that doesn't really matter. The only important thing is taking the main event victory here in Glendale and just being a victor in this circuit for the very first time in Supercross 4. I don't know why I've never won here before, but I've never been able to get it done. It's a slow lap time for us. Now, this is it. 9.5 seconds the gap to Dean Wilson, 12.5 to Vince Friese with 14 seconds to Hill, and a lot bigger gaps to the rest of the riders behind. This is the final lap, ladies and gentlemen. This is the one. This is how we're going to end our Supercross 4 video series. Maybe I'll come back to this game at some point, I have no idea, because unfortunately I didn't actually attain all the achievements, unlike I did with MXGP 2020 and Ride 4, not necessarily Ride 4, but MotoGP 21 before the next launch of their games as well. So I will have to come back at this point to get all the achievements, because I would hate to leave it as we just bump into the Yamaha sign. That was the most pathetic crash I've ever seen in Supercross 4. The most annoying part is we were on a very, very stellar lap there. 5 seconds is the gap to Wilson, so we mustn't falter now. We must not falter. Too many mistakes in this particular main event. Got to sort that out for next time as we go for the triple there. And now to the left-hand side. Big leap here to make sure we go into the decline of the corner. Small jump there. Push analog sticks back and a massive leap with a bit of a whip. And also a bit of a chunky scrub there. And we are now going to be starting the penultimate corner in the lead. Very comfortably so. We are going to take a victory here in Glendale, Arizona. Big wheelie for the fans, big wheelie for the aces, big wheelie to the end of Supercross 4. But across the line we will go victorious here in the State Farm Arena of Glendale. So there you go, guys, achievement unlocked. Thanks for watching the video as always. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you did, let me know in the comment section down below. If you really liked the video, hit the like button and consider subscribing, and I will see you tomorrow for a lot more DrAce content. Thanks for watching, guys, and ciao for now. Oh, hi! Didn't quite see you there. Good to see you're still here. If this video didn't quite sate your appetite, then why not watch some more DrAce content by clicking the video shown on screen now. Furthermore, if you would like to follow me on social media, you can do so now with the links down in the description. Consider subscribing so you don't miss a single DrAce video.